Yo, what's going on, guys? It's been a while, but I've finally made the fixed version of my old Alucard self-bot video. If there are any errors, make sure to leave a comment, and if you guys would subscribe to my channel, that would be greatly appreciated. Enjoy the video. So I'm going to start off in Google, and we're just going to go ahead and look up Visual Studio Code. It should be the very first link that you're going to click, and then you can hit this blue button right here. And then it should automatically come down here, and you can hit keep. It is exe, but that is okay. You can hit run, and then it will start up the installation, so you can hit accept the agreement. And make sure that you do have add to path highlighted. It will not work if you don't have this highlighted, so just make sure this right here is highlighted. Then hit next, and then just make sure that add to path is right there. And then you can hit install. I already did this, so I'm just not going to do it. Then you could go back to Google and look up Python 3.8, not 3.7, 3.8. And then it'll be the very first link, and you could scroll down, and if you have a AMD CPU, you're going to want to use one of these three, and you're actually going to want to use this one right here. And then if you have Intel, you're going to want to use this one right here. I have AMD, so I'm going to use this, and then I'm going to click that and hit run. And you're going to go to the bottom right here where it says add Python 3.8 to path. Make sure that is checked, and then hit customize installation. Make sure pip is checked. Hit next. Make sure that you are in your local drive. So mine is my C drive. To be aware of what your C drive is, you can open up your file explorer, and then you can go right here to where it says this PC, and it'll say local disk. I have two local disks, but my C drive is the one I have Windows downloaded on. So make sure it's whatever you have Windows downloaded on. So mine is my C drive, and then you can hit install. I already have this installed, so I'm just going to exit this. And then you could go back to Google and look up Alucard self-bot. It will be the very first link, and you can hit this green button right here where it says code, and then hit download zip. Hit this arrow right there, and then hit show in folder, and then double click this. Make sure that you do extract all right there, and make sure again that this is in your local drive, so mine's my C drive, and extract. It'll take a second, and then you can close that, and then double click on this and go to the right of these two things right here just a tiny bit, and it'll highlight all of this and then say CMD. We will need this in a second, but for now we're gonna go into our Discord, and we're gonna hit Control-Shift-I to open up the inspect element, and then click on your name, go over to network, hit science, scroll down to where it says request headers, and go to authorization, and then highlight all of this and copy it. Then go back into your file and hit on config. This should open your Visual Studio Code. If it doesn't, it'll ask, and if you hit the wrong one, just right click on this again and then hit open with in Visual Studio Code. And right here you can see it says token here, so just paste your token and then hit save, or go up here and hit save. And right here you can put your password here. There's some commands that require a password, some do not, so it's up to you, whatever you want. And then you can close that, and you can close command prompt or inspect element, and then you can go back into command prompt and make sure that you are in the folder. So you can say pip install -r requirements.txt. As you can see, it's only been about 45 seconds, and this is the last message that you should receive. It should be a warning saying you are using pip version 20.2.3 or whatever, and if it is red, that means you got an error. So if you got an error, you can screenshot it and join my Discord server and ask me what the problem is. And after that, you can exit out of this, and then you can go back into the file and double click on launch. If you have your token in the file, this should work, and it should show up as your username right there and right there. To see some commands, you're going to want to hit greater than symbol and then help. This will open it up in a web browser. Mine is over here. And as you can see, there's all of these commands that you can use, about 70. And at the bottom, you could see some commands that are very against TOS. I do not condone using any of these at the bottom, but that is up to you. I hope that cleared things up for you guys. I know I missed the whole Python step, which confused many of you, so sorry about that. If you guys have any other questions or more things you want me to make a video about, leave it in the comments, and if you enjoyed the video, a sub and a like would be great. Also, no, I will not be blasting your ears for the outro. Have a great day, guys.